In this video, we'll be learning how to create this flyer. We'll change the image size and some other things we are going to do. So I'll try to keep it as simple as possible. To change your image size, the first thing you want to do is you come down here to your where you have your background, and you go to where you have your image size, then click on it. Okay, so we want to use an A5 size. So Pixel Lab measures in pixels. So anytime you want to make your design, you can go online, check maybe A4, A5, A3, whatever type of design you want to make. If it's for business card or poster, then you check the pixel format. If you are giving your design in the picture inches, so you just type the inches and then you get the pixel format you want to convert it to pixel, and then you bring it here. Okay, so the width of our design is 1754, and then that is our A5 design. The height is 2480. So remember, it's all in pixels, so you would have noticed that what the frame has changed. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is to change the background color. So I already have it here, but let me just add it. So our outside color is 79010E. Okay, then our inside color is C0010B. So all these colors, I already have them, so it's not, so I just write them out to get the exact color I use for my design. Okay, so but on a normal case scenario, either you have done your research and get the colors you want to use, or you just pick those colors in your design when you are designing and then use. Okay, so we click OK. Okay, so this forms our background. Let's delete this text effect. So delete. Okay, now let's add our burger. So come to the object place, you go to import. Okay, so this is our burger image. So let's resize it to reduce the size. I'll bring it down here. I think somewhere here is like this is okay. Okay, so I want to add a shadow under a shadow effect. So but first of all, I want to flip it so that it will be the other way around. Like this is what I mean. So I'll go to 3D rotate. Then I want to rotate along the y-axis. So I want it to be like this. And I'll click OK. Okay, so this is my burger now. This is my burger now. Then I want to add my shadow. So I'll use my sticker. So clicking on the sticker, if you click good, this our sticker will go. You will not have it again. So what you want to do is you click on the sticker and then you click outside on the background any place outside. Okay, so this is our sticker now. Then we change the color. So if you go to color, you click enable color, so it will turn to red, but we don't want to use red because it's a shadow, so we'll use black. Okay, then stretch it out. Okay, something like this. So let's copy it. I'll copy it. So to duplicate it, I'll bring this one inside. Okay, so this will bring it back to the front. So this is our effect, our shadow, and our border. So let's centralize everything. Send it to the center. Send it to the center. Also send this to the center. Okay, let's add our burger text effect. Text. So go to our text. Now type. I click OK. So I'll come here. I'll click on font. I'll go to my font and then I'll select Bevan. Then I'll click OK. So this is the text I want to use for the burger effect, for the burger. Listen. Okay, so if I go to style, I will see bold, italic, underline. So I'll choose italic, then click OK. So but you will notice something. Let me deselect it. You see that at your far right, your R has been cut out. The R has been cut out. So what you do is you go to padding and then you go to right. You click on right because at the right hand side. So if I click on the left, you see a given space there. So but I don't want the one for the left. But if I go to minus, you see to cut out too. So come back to 0. So I think 6 for the right is okay. Then I click OK. So then also I still want to rotate this one now, but so I'll use rotate -2. Okay, so this is my burger. It's at the center. Now I'll add another image, another text. I want to add yeah and yeah. Okay, so the text I'm selecting for it, the font I'm selecting for it is Handy Chera Regular. Okay, so click OK. So this is my font, my delicious. So we'll rotate it too, as we rotated the burger. So -2. Click OK. So the color we'll use for our delicious is F F8A120. So remember these colors were, I've already done the brainstorming for all the work. So I'm just putting everything inside. Okay. So now we'll add, let's add our leaf effect up here. So you will see that, let's bring this down. so that there will be spacing. I want to add import. I want to add this image, so I need only this will live here. I rotate. So at the bottom, we can add, let's add our order now. Okay, so reduce this. So the color we use for it is this color. Then our stroke, let's make our stroke 5. We change the color of the stroke to the same color. Okay, so then we'll make our radius like 50%. Then our blur radius, let's make it 25. I think you are seeing what the blur radius is doing. Okay, so let's make it 25. So we'll add our text. Let's type on our text order now. Okay, so order now, change the color to, let's use this color. So we change the font to Levis. Let's reduce the size. We'll centralize this one. Then we'll centralize the text too. Okay, so now we'll add our logo. So we want to keep the design simple. So our logo, we are using this as our logo. I love this chef. Look at the smiling face. Okay, so the logo, we want to change the color from black to something like green. Not that dark green, but light green. Oh, I already have it here. So this is my green. So this is the color code D5F7D2. I click OK. Okay, so when I turn on my grid, now this is how I use my grid for my edges. Yeah, when I come here, I move it to the end here. I come here, I move it to the end here. So some of my design elements, you will see that the leaf has already passed the grid. But something like my logo now, I don't want it to pass the grid line. So this grid line, that place we call it is our margin, our bleed space. So I come click on this. put it here. Sorry. Okay, so if I'm done setting my grid lines, I come here and click it, so it will not be moving again. So now I can now do my logo. So move it down here. Now my logo, let's just add a couple of text. So we'll add a text, we'll add on our logo, let's add best. Our font, so use the font, let's use font commerce. Now click OK. So let's use the same color for our font text, the gray color. Now let me zoom in, because okay, so if you come here, you will see this curve for bending. So let's bend it like this a little. Okay, now I'll copy it. We'll type burger, best burger. So we'll turn it the other way around. We'll go to our curve again, then we'll turn it the other way around. So let's make it -30. So like you should have known by now, when I want to align certain elements together, I centralize all of them so that they will all be at the center here. Then I can now move them all together. So let me reduce the size first. So let's reduce the size because the logo, I think 15 is okay. So let me move this one to the center, centralize, and reduce the size also. This is okay. Centralize, centralize. So you see that at the time we are done, the best will be and the heart will be at the center of everything. So let me centralize this one too and move it up. Then reduce the size. Okay, so this one's our logo. So let's move everything to the right. First of all, turn on our grid. So if you look here at the edge, you see that your B, you see as I'm arranging it, your B will be at the end, and then the top of your best will be at the end here too. So this is, you see that these two ways I'm using to align my work, to align it in the center and to align it at the edges. So because any work that is not aligned in the center, that is not aligned whether at the center or at the right or wherever you are using it, it's going to, immediately you see it, it's going to be unprofessional. It will be kind of repulsive. My burger design is simple and ready to go. But let's add our contact so that our customers and clients can be able to call us and reach us. So let's on our grid because we'll be needing it. Or import. So we are importing our phone number. So this, you notice that this white space in the center is kind of like making it off, so I want to remove it. So I will go to erase color. I'll go to erase color and turn it on. automatically the white will remove. But in certain cases where I don't want the white to be removed, I want another color to be removed, I'll go back to the erase. I'll click on this button here and then select the one I want. If I select this and I tick good, you see the white will come back and the one I want to go will be removed. But that's not what I want right now, so I cancel it. Then I want the whole design to be the whole image. So I want it to be, change the color green, then tick it. So I come here, on our grid back, you see the down, I've already arranged the grid at the bottom already. So let me zoom in. So you see that graphic design is a craft. Now you have to take your time and be meticulous about it. You have to take your time and be meticulous about it. You can't just rush it. Okay, so then I'll add my phone number. Okay, text, add, type, delete. Okay, so let's select commas and go to font. Come to my font. Now set my commas black. I'll click OK. So I'm changing the color to the same green. Increase the size a little bit. Add our website. So adjust this grid line to the edge. So then add our website. .com. So change the font. So change the color to this. Then I think lastly we'll add the social media logos. Import. So add our YouTube. So if you notice, our YouTube still has that white this here on top. So we'll go to erase color and click on it. So it's erased already. So we want it to be a uniform color. So go to color and click on it. So let's use this green. So let me zoom in so that I can properly arrange them. To add the Twitter. So I'll set my color to the green. Then set my color for the Twitter too. to the green also. So these forms are simple burger flyer, so there's no need to overcomplicate it right now. So we are going to leave it like this for now. So let me move everything up. Okay, so I can now save it. Save as project burger flyer 2. Okay, then save as image. So to save on the highest resolution, go to PNG and Ultra. Okay, so that's for our burger flyer design. So here you would have learned about how to use different tools that I will list out